Hello, hello, and welcome. I'm a bit early tonight. I was planning to stream even earlier, but I had to get things working, set up. So now second night tonight. I'm probably finished on Sunday or another day. I'm almost done with that. On a different note, a game I've been wanting to stream for a while and I've had for a while finally got working. If you can see the category, I'm launching it right now. I mean, I launched it earlier, but I had to close it because it's full screen. I had to move programs around. But you'll hear its music in a second. It's an RPG. It's kind of a monster collector, similar to Pokemon stuff. Hey, Muse28, welcome to the stream. I finally got this game working, so tonight's stream will be a little bit longer in return. Let's jump on over so I can show you what it is. Hold on a second while the, I'll be a second. I have not played on this file. I'll explain that in a second. Have fun with those, enjoying your DC days. I'm playing World of Final Fantasy. Maxima specific. I have played World of Final Fantasy completely through before on the PlayStation. I got that on Steam a while ago, but it's actually broken, so you can't use the Steam launcher. You can just go in your file, click find local files, and just click the exe launcher from there, and it launches the game no problem. Figuring that out is iffy. Why World of Final Fantasy Maxima is different is it adds in a bunch of new features, monsters, storyline quests, and stuff like that. And I got this on Steam like a while ago, planning to stream it, even though it's constantly broken. For massively on sale to the point where the whole base game plus the DLC costs the same price as just buying the DLC on the PlayStation. And, I figured I can stream it easier from my computer. I'm trying to set up things so I could stream some of my console games. I have a massive collection from collecting for years. But that's a different story. I finally got this working, and I thought, I've been working really hard lately. Might as well reward myself and play a game I absolutely love. Now, it's not the best Final Fantasy spin-off or the best Final Fantasy game. I love the game. But it's a good one, but it's not the best one. I think for spin-off wise, the Tactics series is probably better. And as for which main series game is your favorite, I mean, most people claim 7, but if you didn't play that and you played a different one, a lot of them are good, so, fair. A lot of people say Final Fantasy VIII is terrible, and I will admit it's probably nostalgia that makes me think that's pretty good. And just the summoning system. Because the rest of that game is, not as good as 7. Maybe you like Final Fantasy VI, who knows? I absolutely love the series of Final Fantasy, even though they're pretty much never happy. Also, I've completed very few Final Fantasy games. Also, we will not talk about 14. Anyways, enough rambling about that. Let's get into the game.
Fantasy.
So I'm going to show off the config real quick, just to show off that there's a bunch of things I don't have turned on. So there's different battle modes. We'll probably switch them to show off the different ones as we play, including the battle menu. I've just got battle speed at 4, not 5 for max for later. I might change that later if anyone wants that. And then there's a bunch of stuff that makes the game easier by adding in items, gil, and stuff like that for free. I'm not turning those on. I have beaten this game before. I have not played Maxima version. We'll say that. But yeah, as I said, I have not played through it because I just got it working today. I have not played through it on Steam before, though. I played through it on PlayStation, so completely different system.
Tick tock, tick tock, tick tock.
I try not to interrupt the story or the dialogue, except for when it happens in the overworld. The brother. I'll explain the characters and the gameplay and stuff when we get to them throughout the tutorial. Now, this is an RPG, so we'll probably be doing... It'll probably take us over 2 hours to do the full tutorial and stuff, even if I go through it quickly. Also, it's been a while since I played my original playthrough, so I can't say I'll 100% notice anything that changes through Maxima version immediately. I'll point out when I see it. And if I miss anything, feel free to tell me, anyone who checks this out. Also, I don't mind backseating, because again, I've already beaten this game before. Just don't spoil stories and comments anywhere for anyone who hasn't done it, who hasn't played it before. Spoil things I can see without spoiling story content to people. This is not new. This is from the original version. I know what's happening. I will not spoil it either. I will say things that and act like what that are both correct or false for story points as like to sound basically I'll say what I thought when I first played through the game from story, my predictions. So if I say a prediction, it's what I thought back like when I first played through and didn't know. So it will not be a spoiler. If it is correct and technically a spoiler, it's something I guessed my first playthrough. And if I don't remember, I won't spoil anything or say predictions. It don't stand. What is up with Final Fantasy Square Enix games?
Wake up.
Staying so close to the edge of towers. Oh no, they fell. I was literally just talking about that. Oh, that's the end of the game, I guess. Splat. I will say be forewarned in the event because some people complain in comments the game that it crashes sometimes. And it was weird from the getting launch, so if it does, I will say frequently for that.
What a nap.
Huh, what is this fuzzy, weird, tiny creature?
Oh, right. I gotta get to work.
Wait.
Oh, am I gonna make it? The boss hates when I'm late.
Camera's a little weird, so you can't really turn. This is the most you can move your camera at the
And
moment.
again, it's not like business has picked up any.
I will not open the menu at the moment. I want to, out of habit.
Maybe we should start selling sandwiches along with the coffee. The streets sure are quiet today.
Okay, there's like nobody here. Also, this is like that's part of the reason why I love this game in comparison to some of the other Final Fantasy games. It looks amazing everywhere. It is an absolutely gorgeous game. And it's relative, it's not new. It's, I think, coming up on 10 years old. But they definitely went above and beyond for a lot of the textures and stuff.
Hey, I'm here.
And it's some of the later areas that look absolutely amazing. Also, all the monsters. And they've added more compared to when I played through, because Maxima,
If no one's here yet.
which is several years old of an addition.
Good morning. I'm real sorry. I hope you haven't been waiting long.
I love that anime hair with the
She needs some water.
Oh, no,
spraying
thanks.
of hair.
A pint. I mean, a cup of coffee, please.
It's
Oh,
morning. Why are you
and
ordering a
bring the whole
pint?
jar of sugar. I'm gonna need it.
Right. That's 1 cup of Joe. And I'll get you one of the big jars. Has nobody made the coffee yet? Come on. Get it together, guys. I'm sorry, miss. This might take a while.
Hey, no hurry. Time's not an issue.
So just not questioning the weird, sparkly, like clown-themed fox thing on your head, huh?
Here you go.
Or is that just normal too?
Thank you.
Sure.
By the way, if you think that's adorable, the fox thing on his head, for different monsters riding on the characters' heads, I'm not spoiling if monsters exist, but that's the game itself, is a normal thing throughout this game. Do you want the adorable factor? You will get it. I can say that without spoiling abilities or anything, or what you get.
There you are! Come on!
Name drop.
Down, Rain. How about acting your age, huh?
Hey, don't talk down to me. Listen, last time I checked, little bro, I've been around a few minutes longer than you.
Twins.
Okay, okay. I get it already. So what's up? I'm all ears.
Well, you don't have to get all sarcastic.
How did you not notice that the fox said
really
just now?
are all ears.
What?
Like, that should have been obvious when you walked in.
So, Lon,
Forget
have you
it?
seen anybody this morning?
Well, yeah, I mean, I'm looking right at you, aren't I? And there's that customer.
What?
Rain's not very aware of her surroundings, is she?
You didn't even see her? Dude.
Yeah, but... look! Come with me right now!
Easy! Ow, 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 ow.
There's nobody here!
Like, no one. We noticed this,
It's a
yes.
quiet morning. Maybe they just...
I mean no one!
Now the stores are closed. Weird. Nice fountain, though.
Lon,
Or waterfall.
have you bumped into anyone today besides her?
Now that you mention it, I guess not.
And this isn't setting off any alarms?
No.
Should it?
You two really don't remember a thing. Huh? What was that?
There are things.
Who are
You remember to go to work today.
If you're from around town, then I don't know you.
Rain manners.
You two really don't remember a thing. Would you please just answer my question? You can call me Anna Crow. Anna Crow will work.
Which implies it's not her real name.
Okay, well, we woke up to a ghost town this morning. Maybe you know why? Yes, you're quite alone. But you always have been.
Rude.
This world, it's always been the two of you. A world without time. One that ended when it began.
What? That's the weirdest thing I've heard.
Not the worst
But
thing I've
don't
heard.
worry. Just because the world ended doesn't mean that it's going anywhere. You know, I have been checking up on you two. Until now, you were nothing but blank stares. So imagine my surprise when Lon took my order. What a morning.
Okay. Now you're kind of scaring me.
So, now that you're awake, we've got a story to tell. Which brings us to...
Tama, right here!
Who the hog put this thing on my head?
How did you not notice?
Yeah, I did try to mention it before.
You take it from here.
Did Tama weigh
Go on ahead
nothing?
and link up a path.
You the got it! Huh? Hey, you can't just leave!
Salutations! The name is Tama, and I'm here to help out. Does anyone have any questions?
Wait, I've got tons of questions. Why were you sitting on my head? And how the hog can a fox even talk?
That's seriously the first thing on your mind? Now I see why Anna Crow is just about ready to throw in the towel.
We're not allowed to be confused.
Hey, whoa, take it easy there,
Yeah, you're gonna throw out your shoulder or something when you flail it out like that.
Start the over. I'll make us some the coffee.
Oh, yes, please.
But I already made some coffee before you got here. How can you just roll with this, Rain?
Chill the out. You'll live the much longer.
Yeah, Lon. You shouldn't start out your morning with so much stress.
Oh, would you like some sugar?
3 cubes for you, right, Lon?
Huh?
I'm good with just one.
No.
Okay, I'll go and put the coffee on.
But I just said I... You know what? Just give me my dang cup of coffee.
They do get a bit exaggerated with their reactions to the jokes and stuff. If it might not be your taste, it might.
Mirage Keepers? Me and Rain?
That's the correct. Those the marks on your arms are proof. You were born to work the miracles.
Miracles? Our arms can do that?
Dude.
How could you forget? You used to command a whole legion of them. You were masters of them, powerful living illusions known as mirages. In the fact, even the Pleiad answered to you, and those are the 7 strongest mirages of all. With their power, you could have ruled over all the world.
Oh. So, we could have ruled the world? Because, what, we controlled these mirages?
Well, that's what I've heard.
From who?
What do you mean? In a crow that told me, of course. But enough the reminiscing. I've got it to teach you two to use mirages again.
What? How's that?
First off, I'm going to present you with my very own Prismarium.
The what? No, who's it now? Oh, it's a
What
cube.
does it do?
With this Prismarium, the mirage inside becomes yours, and you can then make it do the anything and the everything you command. So let's try it right now in glorious combat.
Wait. What? Huh?
Combat time with the what's now. It's Pokeballs, but cubes, and also we get a gauntlets. And now it's a Pokeball, but it's got horns. Hello there.
Hey, go ahead and throw some attacks out there.
Because it is Final Fantasy.
Spin something called action points, also known as AP. You
The spin-off game.
gain a little bit of AP each the time your turn comes around in battle. The amount of AP you need depends on what you're trying to do. So make sure you use them wisely.
I personally have it set to wait, so I get to take my time on turns, but I could set it to active and stuff like that. It has the different types. Well, yeah, it's a spin-off, and they go, oh, you have no idea. We haven't seen... So, there's a bunch of stuff referencing other Final Fantasy games that you get access to in the initial game of World of Final Fantasy. This is World of Final Fantasy Maxima. It adds more and turns up the dial. You've said to 11. It turns it up to like 47. We won't see some of that for a bit, unless they made it so you can get access to it early. I don't know. I haven't played Maxima. I haven't played in a while, so I did have to check the controls again. Obviously, we don't have access to abilities. And what does that SM, like, of those marks in there mean? Who knows? I do. Yeah, I will explain them when they become relevant. What is L? All right, you can switch to classic style and back for basic and classic whenever you want, because this is Final Fantasy.
Yeah, that's the way to do it.
The commands like magic and abilities, because yeah, I know. I'll explain this stuff in a second. So, as you can see, you have to wait for your enemies to go, and it is relevant on your speed stat, essentially. Which, you know, isn't going to be a thing that matters now. You've got your HP, and you don't have MP, you have AP, which requires abilities to do. We don't have any abilities at the moment, so, you know, all we can do is attack. Abilities will become a lot more important than regular attacks later. And so I'm not explaining AP heavily, because look, we got 4 AP only, and no abilities. Why does that matter? And as for the markings and stuff like that, and the teams, like you see those markings on the left there, I will explain them when we get access to it in a short bit. Also, if you select the enemy, you can see their health. You cannot unselect it, though.
I knew that you had talent.
There are 3 battle modes: active, semi-active, and wait. In active mode, time keeps flowing regardless of whether or not you input commands. Battle moves quickly and without interruption. In wait mode, time stops when the character's turns up. This gives you a chance to carefully consider each action. Change your battle moves. Yeah, I showed that off earlier, so I want to show. I don't know if I will switch it to the different battle mode because I'm streaming. So so when it's in between turns, especially on big ones, that'll be a nice time to turn aside and talk and explain things. And also, as I explained, yeah, as I showed, you can switch to the different the classic mode, and it gives you the ability to, as if you're playing a classic Final Fantasy game. Something that is a lot more important in later battles rather than this tutorial battle.
All right. I think I've seen enough for one to tussle.
Just short of a level up. I mean, of course, we wouldn't get a level up off the tutorial battle.
Figure it out yet? The two of you were unsurpassed. No, the Mirage could stand up to you.
Dude, seriously?
Dude, seriously.
Dude, that's seriously serious.
I'm sure it is. As far as I can tell, you two have lost everything. All the memories and experience you've ever accumulated. Oh, but wait. Of course that would have happened when you and this world were spliced out.
So not only did they lose the mirages they had, they've been stripped of all their memories of the mirages too? But I guess that explains why all their other memories seem to be largely unaffected.
What? Listen, let me show you something.
A lot of cutscenes. I'm trying to avoid speaking over, explaining things. It also has a bit of that Kingdom Hearts feel to it, mainly the character designs. Also the world portals.
There, just beyond this light, lies another world called Grimoire. That is where you'll find all the mirages you've lost.
You mean they're all inside this game?
Yep, Kingdom Hearts is coming to Steam.
Are you ready to conquer them again?
Just a few weeks.
So, if we do manage
The
to
old
find
Kingdom
our
Hearts games,
lost
not just
mirages,
3.
Does that mean we'll be able to remember the things we forgot?
Well, I don't know about that. After all, you lost your memories. It's not the same thing as forgetting them.
Square Enix does make Kingdom Hearts, so it makes
But
sense.
even if you don't remember Grimoire, Grimoire still knows a lot about you. You're certain to find traces and records of your past.
Okay. So, like,
You're saying whether we remember anything about ourselves or not, we can still find clues about our past and the things we've done?
Correct. And if you keep on gathering mirages, I think you might even meet your family in due time.
We have a family?
Our family?
huh? Well, I guess it does make sense that we'd have parents.
Oh yes. So then, you going? You going? Will you journey to Grimoire?
Wow, that, So, because it's launched weirdly, when achievements pop, it exits the full screen and almost crashed the game for a moment. That scared me. I will be saving a lot.
Chapter 1. Land of the Lilikin.
Time to get into a big feature of this game. Well, soon. We'll see it story-wise in this area. Ooh, very neat. Feels kind of like a diorama more than a world we can be roaming around in.
So, this must be Grimoire. What?
Chibi form!
Such a little dweeb.
Oh, I know! We look ridiculous!
Oh, don't worry. I'm sure that's how everybody in this world must look. Anna Crow just wanted to make sure you had a nice and a handy way of blending in.
Wow, she can do stuff like that?
That is awesomely weird.
Well, this kind of works out. We won't have anybody gawking at our arms.
Oh, they're still patterned.
Way to find the silver lining.
In Grimoire, the smaller people are called Lilikin. The taller people are called Giants, with a J instead of G, but it's felt to be pronounced the same. The twins can really switch between these forms. To change rain, press the left button and B, and change lawn, press the left button and X. Although you're free to start out as either size, you'll start combat in your current form. It's never a bad idea to have stacks set for both situations. Way to spoil stacks. Something that hasn't been explained yet. The tips you see in these panels are never out of reach. View them from the tip jar, aka where you get your stuff.
I guess we should head straight down this path?
And as it
The
mentioned,
only direction we can go.
hold on a second.
Think you can manage to not get lost? You know, just this once?
What? I'm not gonna get lost.
Freely transform! And it will matter if you're combated. It explains stacks. And I'll explain that in a moment.
Oh, hello. I spy another mirage.
Look at Chocobo.
That is called a choco chick. What are you waiting for? Go on and imprison the it.
Okay.
And it goes Quee. I have a Chocobo poster on my wall. So it is very fitting to have a Chocobo. Go, Pokeball! Oh, I'm sorry. Mirage Cube. Sphere. I choose you, Tamamon!
So what now?
First, you're going to need this.
It looks sort of like a prismarium. What is it?
That's called a prism. Use it to make the Choco Chick's prismarium. Every time you find a new mirage you haven't seen before, it'll be recorded in Anna Crow's special mirage manual.
I will finally show off some stuff and explain stuff after this battle.
You the betcha. And then whenever you add a new mirage to the manual, you receive one of its prisms. But only the first time, though, mind you. Okay, first, try the weakening the Choco Chip, then you use your prism.
In order to prison a mirage, you'll need an empty prism compatible with that mirage. There's some good news. There's probably with your first compatible prism whenever you encounter a new mirage. Why does that encourage us to fork over the whole lot of them right now? Come on, where's the fun in that? Let's use them to do bulk orders. Don't worry, you'll be able to defend almost every mirage you meet. Eventually. Be sure to take the time to get to know the friends you have before looking for new ones. The prism holds the mirage. It is known as a prismarium. Prismarium allows you to use the mirage in battle. Look closely at the prismarium, you can see a miniature world inside, like snow globes. But be nice and don't try to shake them. So to recap, start with an empty prism. Prism your mirage and the prism turns into a prismarium. Prism lets you add mirage to your stack and use in battle. And if you fail to imprison mirage, you won't lose the prism, so there's need to hold back. Good luck. By the way, I'll explain this. Mirage, once we get these tutorials, I'll explain that what stacks are, because we can see it behind us. You press start during battle, a window will open containing from the mirages you are facing. And with the Libra ability, you can see even more detailed information. You can switch between mirages with the left button and right button. Left button, right button. Each mirage is strong or weak against certain elements or status elements. Don't get defended by the following symbols when looking at mirage data. The elements, including light and dark, the general ones from Final Fantasy, and then you got Poison, Oblivion, which is just different depending on the games. You've got the nullified elemental attacks and orbital attacks ones, and then element stats, in addition to stats and characters sometimes undergo other positive and negative changes in battle. These are usually triggered by abilities, and are sometimes represented by the following symbols. There's the stat things, whether positive or negative, and then boosts. Finally, and it's just going to activate the Libra ability immediately. Choco Chick. Low HP, size small. Size S, I mean. Prism 0. Drops potions and Geishel greens. It's weak to ice, strong against wind and earth, and it's weak against darkness. These physical tracks create Prismunity. Requires a Choco Chick Prism. Created Prismunity. That's something they got. Did they explain that just now? They didn't. So, you have to get that effect.
A Prismtunity. Use the Imprism command to claim that mirage for your own.
You will have to scan each monster you want to catch for that purpose. For new monsters, you have to use the correct action to catch them.
Certain mirages will let down their guard and to give you a chance to imprison them. Think the outside of the box.
You can't just walk on the mirage and imprison them. To collect the mirage, you need to knock it into the Prismtunity state first. Mirage won't let their guard down forever, so don't miss an opportunity when it arrives. Sometimes all you need to create prisms is use a big, heavy club, but the brute force approach doesn't always work. Try putting the club down thing outside the box. Prismtunity requires vary from mirage to mirage. Libra can often provide you with a good hint, which is why you'll probably always have Tom on your team, even though, since they're essentially your starter. And imprison. Also, you saw an unstack button. I will explain stacks and all that after we exit this battle. This is more tutorial stuff. Welcome, Choco Chick, to the team. Achievement, Mirage Keeper. Prison your first Mirage.
Now that the Choco Chick is inside the Prismarium, it's yours to the keep.
No trouble at all.
Oh yeah!
Little stack R, little stack L. So, Rain, we got the level ups and stuff. I'll explain level ups, stats, and all that from the menu, which I'll do in a moment. I wanted to wait till we got this. So, well, one, like Pokemon and things like this, it says transfigurations. You can transform them. And unlike Pokemon, it's more optional than that, and there are benefits to choosing to keep different forms. I'll explain a little more from the menu in a second. The Chocobo that loves to waddle around. His feathery friends love to headbutt things. It's fine, because the Chocobo's eggshell never cracks twice. As you see, it has S next to it, which means small for the stack. Small Chocobos, small monsters can be stacked on top of a stack. Whether you're big or small, they can go on top of it. That's an important thing to keep in mind. No, I'm going to keep the default. I might name ones in the future, but I'm probably going to leave this as, well, Choco. Where?
Cool. I can see the Choco Chick running around in the Prismarium.
Pretty the neat, huh? Next, why don't you have a go at stacking that Choco Chick on your head? Here, watch, I'll just show you.
More tutorials.
Oh, now I get it. So when I saw you perched on Lon's head back in Ninewood Hills, that's what you call stacking.
Yep, that's the right. While I'm up to here, I get to take it nice and easy.
Is that stacking or slacking?
When
Yes.
you create a stack, the HP of everyone in the stack gets added together. Like they say, strength in the numbers.
Oh, so it's like combining into a super robot.
Better yet, your magic and other abilities have the potential to change too. It all depends on how your stack is configured.
When you set up a stack, you'll be able to see
I
that.
don't need any action figures when I get to blast out super attacks like a super robot.
Well, just be careful. Stacking doesn't then make you invincible. Some of the enemy attacks have the power to unstack you.
And there's
In other
benefits to
words,
intentionally
bye-bye
unstacking.
super robot, so to speak.
Yowzers. It does sound like bad news.
As your
It's true
HP's
that
combined,
we're
you can separate.
individually the weaker when we're unstacked. But look on the brighter side. Since we each get our own the turn in battle, we can use the extra moves to have one member attack and another the heal. It can be very helpful. Depending on the situation, you might even decide to unstack yourselves by choice. Think carefully and choose the best setup for the job.
You stack with mirages, the stats, HP evolved. Yes, it just explained this. As you can see there, that's actually the best example. Although it shows off a different monster, unsurprisingly. Get look, there's a chocobo in the middle there under the choco chick, and it's bigger than it. We would be considered in our giant form as a large creature or entity of the stack. The chocobo is a medium, and the choco chick is small. You must place them in that order. I do believe a medium can be stacked on top of a medium because we're in chibi form. We're classified as medium, and of course that means we could ride large monsters, which we have none of yet. Once you're small, goes on top of bigger. Try it out and you'll get the hang of it in no time. Yep. That is explained now as I just explained. And it shows off a large one. The behemoth, or behemoth, I forget how it's pronounced. Alright, I don't think you can stack two mediums. I was wrong
By
about
the
that.
way, you two can switch between giant size and Lilican size.
Also, you can
Depending on your size, you can
switch
make different
who is
stacks.
first player or
You
who you're
might
playing
be allowed
as.
to put big things on top of the small things when creating a stack.
Doesn't change
to
anything.
Get on top of a mirage, you need
Except
to
for when you have
defeat
monsters, you're
Lilican. The best way to learn is to try it once you've rounded up a few more mirages. You'll
I
pick
just
it
spoiled
up
something, I guess,
eventually.
slightly. I mean, it's when you get to ride monsters, it might affect the overworld. Anyways, now that we've gotten to that point, wrong button. Here's how the map. There we go. There it is. So we've got access to the menu. Now we don't have access to everything yet. So let's explain what we have access to now. First of all, battle items, prisms. Oh yeah, just add These must come with the Maxima mode. Yep. As you can see, stack, defend, stack, defend, stack, defend, skip. And then Libra and Foxfire. Time out his abilities. And one of them is very important. Stack setup, which we don't have a reason to change at the moment, because we already actually no, we do. Because if you don't set up now, when say you enter a battle as large, Rain will not have any monsters with her. Go and assign the Choco Chick. That is something it should by default do, but it doesn't. And then here's again all of the tutorials we've been given, but I already know them all, so I don't even need it. I've just been reading for the sake of the game. Nothing really to do.
A dead end?
There's
Yes, that
nowhere
big
else to
block is a
go.
dead end.
What are we gonna do?
Never the fear! Look closely. This may appear to be a wall, but it's actually a gimme golem.
It doesn't look like a wall at all. It's got a head.
Not in the traditional sense of the word, but you'll see these pests all over Grimoire. And unless they give them what they want, they'll give you a hard time and block the way.
So what is it they want?
It really depends on the gimme golem. So the first thing you'll have to do is examine it.
There's something I want to explain, but I'm waiting until we unlock it.
Gimme!
You see a luster leaf reflected in its eye.
So where do we find that?
That choco chick you just imprisoned ought to be able to track down what we need. But first things the first, you're going to have to unlock the right
There we go, we're
ability
unlocking
on
that.
the choco chick's the Mirage Board.
Mirage boards! It's a skill tree. And here's where the important thing. Also, Sport Ability Stroll will appear outside along Ron and lane along the field. And you can cycle between them. That's where the first things do. So, yep. Wrong button. Here's something I wanted to explain, and now I got access to it. Mirage boards. You use them to go to your different mirages, which allows you to unlock abilities, access their transformations. Let's show off Tama's first, because they're already leveled up. And you can see, when you enter the Mirage board, it'll show you the different ones. Sync level, 10%. Until you get all of the abilities amongst all their forms, it doesn't get to 100%, and they do become more powerful. Tama's linked to the story, so you cannot evolve them by choice. Transfiguration, locked. Obtain, locked. So you can unlock all these stats for Tama, and they will be locked at a certain level of power later in the game. How much do we have? We have 4 SP, so we can unlock an ability. Right, so they raise HP, accuracy, cure, which we'd have to go up to. Stroll ability, we want that. Learn custom abilities. You'll explain that when that happens. And you can look at the different monsters you have in your party this way. See, this one has 3 forms. Before we unlock that, let's go Transfiguration. Reach level 10 or higher. Since it's not a story-locked one, it's a little bit easier. At least one of its transformations. Learn Stroll. Good. Now we can unlock the ability Ram. Might as well.
Hey, the Choco Chick's come along for us.
And it found something.
Huh? It found...
I should have waited for them to finish talking.
Hey, you found it! Now, try examining the gimme golem one more at a time.
Will do.
It found something.
Gimme!
You see? Yeah. And they just kind of
Whoa,
evaporate.
It vanished.
Well,
That's
absorbed into the ground.
Cool. I guess the Choco Chick found us just the item we needed.
You knew that for a fact.
Yep. With the help of a mirage or the two, there's nothing that you can't accomplish. And mirage boards are for much more than unlocking abilities.
Yes, they
You
are.
can also use them to change your mirages into new and powerful forms.
And
So
other
be
things.
sure to keep on the leveling up and working on your mirage boards. Pretty soon, you'll be bouncing and trouncing across Brimmore like a pair of the pros.
And trust me, there are areas especially when we get late in the game, you want some power. Look, treasure! Obtain 3 potions. Neat.
So, Tama, I noticed mirages disappear when we defeat them. Why is that?
Most of the mirages you see in Grimoire don't actually technically belong in this world. And so, when one of you guys gives them the old KO, they can't maintain their presence here anymore. They fizzle that out and go back to their own worlds.
Huh. Wait. Now, that's weird. Who was it? Wait.
Phoenix down.
Now, that's weird. Who was it that told me all this before? Ugh. It's like right there on the tip of my tongue.
Now what's this?
This is called a Merc Rift. Inside, you're likely to find mirages that are, shall we say...
Mirages? Oh man, let's go catch them.
Don't Lon. Clearly, it's a tough one from the view of it. These are going to be tough enemies. They're not going to be... This is the first one, so we'll be fine.
This one's not very cute.
Murkrifts, scary but true. Murkrifts are home to strange, rare, and usually very dangerous mirages. To explore one, make sure that you're fully prepared before diving in. On. Most Murkrifts will be too tough for you to handle when you first find them. If you do end up getting whomped, come back later after you've gotten a bit stronger.
Mom! Why did you... Now what do we do? I tried to tell you. Inside Murkrifts, you're likely to find mirages that are the strong and dangerous.
You tried to tell us. Try a little harder, please.
Battle time! New Mirage, have tamed the prism. Easier to check your abilities from here. Obviously, she doesn't have Libra, so we'll go with this. Attack! Abilities! Libra. Behemoth.
This is it!
Unimprisonable. HP, unknown. Size, large. Weak against darkness. Ooh, bad. We should probably run.
I can't get away.
The party has fallen. Oh no, Lon, what did you do? Thankfully, that's supposed to happen. It's not a game over.
Ow.
Oh no. Did you two die already?
Morbid.
I died? But that's... no way.
Maybe it's true. That mirage in the Murkrift did kinda...
Well, I'm still alive.
Yes, that's because someone intervened, right at the moment of your demise, and made it so the battle never happened.
Wow, you can really do that?
Not her.
Of course, although Tama's the one who does it.
That's
Correct.
the right. I have the power to rewind time a little, and then to whisk you to safety. Although, it costs me a life to do it, so I hope you don't mind if I rest for a little the while afterwards.
A life?
You might not believe it, but I've actually got multiple lives. Back there, I had to sacrifice one of those lives to turn back time and to save you. You see, this girl with the ribbon that showed up in my dreams, she's the one who taught me how to do it.
That makes zero sense and kind of freaks me out, but Tama, I'm impressed.
Thanks!
Also, feel bad. You cost her a life.
Just so you know, I can only use my powers to protect the two of you specifically, and only if you lose a fight, like what happened to you in the Murkrift. Oh, yeah! And I can always recover my lives if you stay here and let me rest a spell. So, don't forget to give me a breather before I run out of second the chances.
Dude, you got it. Say no more. Rest yourself silly.
Yes, sir.
Totally not going to play relevant to the story in any way. Besides just explaining how we survived.
Before diving in.
The party has fallen. The entire party is defeated. Tom whisked everyone back to safety of the Ninewood Hills. There's no penalty, but you have to fight your way back to where you were. Careful though, you're inside the threshold of the Power Mirage. Tom won't be able to save you. It's game over, aka bosses.
Hey, who's that?
Oh, if you mean our new guest, she claims to have gotten herself lost. Go say hello. She's quite the character.
Okay.
This world will slowly become populated with
How
interactions.
she got here from the outside world when it's no easy trick. She must have experience crossing between planes.
Be tiny. Also, save crystal. One of these, you're able to save. Alright, I haven't checked the Mirage. Do I have access to the Mirage manual yet? I don't think I do. Okay, why didn't, I have to go actually check them. Oh wait, I think the Mirage book is actually in one of the rooms here.
So, she's over at North Promenade.
I don't think I'll be able to... You'll eventually be able to Typically just in this area, be able to quick travel. It's not a big area, but it does get tedious after a while constantly going through it. When you're intentionally coming here to do things.
Oh, wow.
It's kind of your hub world.
She's so tiny. Is she, what's the word again? Lilican?
Chocobocolina! Oh. Hello, and how are you?
Good. More or less.
You know, what a nice, quiet place.
Oh,
So who are the you?
Oh, you can call me Choco Latte. I seem to have washed up here like a soggy yellow feather in a storm.
Huh?
I do have this funny knack for winding up in strange places.
Cool.
All right! Care to shop? I've got the goods. Chocoboco ching!
The Chocolat Mart. Chocolate has a habit of picking up all sorts of strange items. Those items can be yours if you're ready to fork over enough of Grimoire's currency, which is known as Gil. Chocolate Mart's selection is always improving, so when you visit Ninewood Hills, don't miss the opportunity to stop by and see what's in stock. This is your hub world, like I said, so a number of things get here. Phone edition, please down, don't. Wobble stopper, can we see what is wobbling stack? That is a thing we'll explain more in battles. Bunch of stat stuff, we don't really need any at the moment.
Whoa, slow down. What kind of operation is this?
It's called a shop, dear. You're in luck. I find all kinds of stuff as I bounce from point A to point Q. I'm your Choco connection.
I didn't hit anything to end the speech, just the dialogue just kind of cut off.
so hey, are you ready to head back to Grimoire?
I don't know why when you go through the different areas it makes you return to this form, or to a giant form.
Shoulder yourself, Seraphie! I didn't know it was you!
You had it coming.
Loading
You know,
icon.
when you awakened, you should have woke me up too. I don't remember raising you to be such a selfish self-poo.
Well, I don't remember you the raising me at all!
Who's this?
Oh, hi. I'm just your adorable local wind pixie, aka Seraphie. My hobbies include gossip mongering and, let's see. Oh, I'm good at hoarding things.
I am too.
Hoarding?
Hoarding? Why do you think I'm here? You must have tons of prismariums. More than you can handle, right?
Not yet.
Well, we're still working on it.
Uh-huh. You'll have scads of them before long. You're gonna need a place to unload.
Yeah,
Your
they
PC,
are kinda
essentially.
bulky.
Well, who's got you covered? This pixie right here. Anacro made me a special prism case that lets me keep all your prismariums safe. Just plonk the ones you don't need in and yoink the ones you do need out. All plonking and yoinking must be performed within the confines of Ninewood Hills or from an alternate location with a suitably strong connection. Additional terms,
Save
conditions,
stones.
and restrictions may apply.
Okay.
I'm not sure I caught every single word, but I guess I agree.
Terms and
Oh, yeah.
conditions.
This prismarium belongs to one of my tribe. Treat it with the same boundless love and affection you feel for me.
Seraphie's gonna basically be the shiny version because
Seraphie's kind of a special the case.
the other one of her tribe will be a different color or tone. Necro has a trust Seraphie with a prism case. You know, it stores all the prisms you collect. You can just like basically come and switch out here like it's your PC in Pokemon. Because you can only carry so many with you, as you see in the pause menu. I just haven't explained it much. Obtained a Seraphone. Seraphone is a special device you can use called Seraphie. Access your prism case remotely. Seraphie's not too keen on leaving Ninewood Hills. With each Seraphone, you can still swap mirages while out on the go. Just keep in mind that each Seraphone can only be used once, because Seraphie doesn't feel like getting off her... or because your data security is important, of course. Obtained a Sylph from Miriam. There's the Sylph. Doesn't have as much personality, but you know, tiny wind pixie that makes its home and forest another place of natural beauty. Those are good friends of Seraphie. In fact, she sometimes meets up with them to play cards and gossip. So be sure to treat them with the same balance of affection Seraphie expects you to feel for her. Leave the default. For the most part, I'll probably leave all monsters with their default names. Due to it being a small one, we don't have the ability. We could not equip it at the same time at the moment, and without taking the monsters we already have on our teams out. Though there is a way to then change them. You can make it so, as it said, stack setup. Right now we've got these set to the tiny stack. You can have a different monster set to the large stack. We'll still want Tama for now because Libra. The twins' room. The other twin will be sitting on the chair. You get access to this thing, which lets you see mini games, who's who, Mirage. I'll check who's who. We'll leave Mirage menu alone for now. I mean, the mini games. Yep, it just gives you the general overview of them. Their ages, they're both 15. Although, who knows how long they've been frozen here, so maybe. Age immeasurable due to alternate interpretation of time. First, World of Origin, World of Fantasy, Apocrypha. Here's the important point. You learn data about the different creatures, also measurable, you encounter, and the different characters. Final Fantasy 13-2. There's characters from different games and different monsters. You'll run into them, and you'll be able to see Chocochick, originally Final Fantasy 13. Now, that's all we have for now, but there's the important point. And also, you get to see the Mirage Manual, which shows you ones you've seen, like the Urugu, which is why we have a prism for it, because we fought it, which is essentially the regular Tama. There's 21 boards. I forget if special ones get the Behemoth, Hulking Beast, large powerful horns, also a heavy mouth breather. But even heavier than that is its fearsome heavy counter, which is enough to make even the swingiest bard swung as a lute. Obviously, there's like nothing in here at the moment because we haven't seen any of these monsters. You will be able to catch and fill all of these slots. And I believe there are more get added after you beat the game for post-game content. Spoilers, this game has post-game content. Keep doing that. Right. So the save point is back at the gate.
If the one of your Mirages has learned the stroll ability, it will follow you around in the field, just as the llamas you included in your lineup. Speaking of the which, I have that ability too. So if you always want your adorable Tama at your side, keep me in your lineup, okay?
We haven't unlocked it yet, though. Now, the good thing about all Final Fantasy games, well, one might be a miss. I haven't played them all. The game music.
Anyway, I think you should be able to manage on your own from here.
You mean you're leaving us?
Yes, you handle things now.
Oh, okay, I will.
It's cool. I'll lock this place down tighter than a Marlboro's bottle of mouthwash. That's a Seraphy guarantee.
Huh? But where are you going
Because they never use
Oh,
it.
well.
Ever. They breath
Somewhere
stinks.
else, of course.
Yeah, that's not exactly very helpful. Look, we really need to ask you so many things.
No, you'll figure it out. I can't do everything for you now.
Everything? But you've barely done anything.
Besides,
True.
every world has its own rules. Like water dousing fire, and light banishing darkness.
I think that's just called science.
Well, I designed mine to be so completely unbreakable that even I can't undo them.
Undo what?
The rules.
You're bad at explaining.
It really is.
You're saying you can't help because that violates the rules of the world or something?
Exactly.
But
Rain's the
why
smart one, by the
is
way.
That? I mean, come on. Just who do you think you are?
Me?
And it crows.
Oh, well... I'm God.
Bombshell dropped and out of here.
She's gone.
Dude.
I guess we can't necessarily rule it out, but for somebody calling the cosmic shots, she seems kind of sub-benevolent.
I mean, there's like, what, 40 known supposed gods in Final
So-
Fantasy?
She really is God?
At least one of them, maybe.
Anna Crow is Anna Crow, wouldn't you say?
Pretty the much.
Thanks for clearing it up.
She might be telling the truth. She might be being the adjacent truth, she might be completely telling a lie. We'll know by the end of the game. Or will we? Are you impatient? It's a fun little trick. During cutscenes, you can hold the right button to quickly speed through the conversation. How confused, you can always press the start button, then skip the scene altogether. Yeah, you have no idea what's going on in the story if you keep skipping them. I would know because like I said, beat the game before, except because I don't think they changed the overarching story much. But I'm going to not skip them because that's kind of the point of streaming it. So other people who have not played the game can see and learn the story. If I kind of just skip it all, then what is the point of showing it off? Yeah, I already figured that. I already knew that before. Yeah, it has no effect on combat. It's just for fun. I just randomly alternate as I play through the game.
A chunk of time.
And whose fault is that?
Oh, yeah. I want names.
And there we go. Random battles are a thing now. To get to this point. Speaking of battles, tired of the grind? Here are features you like. Hold RB during battle, fast forward, and make time fight like a speeding Tama. And also enable auto battle mode with a single press back button. In this mode, party continues fighting without any input from you. If I ever do level grinding, I'd do that, which I probably will eventually. But I don't know if I'll do that on stream. Probably will, because the music's still nice. It'll be like not the normal stream time. It'll be like bonus streams or something. Time continues flow while you choose your commands, which means enemies will keep. Yeah, just explain different modes again. Yep, it's explaining targeting. Who's presently? Oh, Ryan is. Oh, yeah, just. By the way, I didn't explain. Oh, you'll see after the battle, but I'll explain. Imprisoning successful. Right. I think we'll see after this battle. I like how the gauntlets are also kind of. Yep. When they're already in your team, even if they're not on the thing, they'll get less EXP. But if they're just with you, they get EXP outside of battle. So it's how you will level up and get to essentially evolving, quote unquote, or maxing out the Mirage boards, evolving your monsters later down the line. No one leveled up, so, you know, but we didn't expect to from such a little battle. And here is the... Where's its name? I can... the Moo, right. A little keel forceman. At least that's what it wants you to think. And pow, a tail punch to the jaw. Mirage doesn't do the legendary continent, may or may not squeak moo when upset. Like I said, because I like the quote Final Fantasy and stuff like that, I will rarely, if ever, change the names. The experience in battle split between power members, Mirages that come to you but didn't fight in battle, still receive a flat 8% of total EXP you earn. Mirage Prism case, get nothing. Yeah, so it's an EXP share. By default. With the sharpen the settings, you can turn that off. You can turn off EXP or AP gain. Which would be good for a challenge run or something, or if you feel like you're over leveled.
Here we go!
Yeah.
It's finally time to actually fight something for the sake of fighting it. Generally, I hold down the speed up thing whenever, you know, in between battles. And let's show off an ability. Ram. It's kind of not a very flashy one, but it's useful. Let's show off this one just to finish up the fight. Foxfire, Elemental. There's the important point. Elemental.
Well, that ought to do it.
All right!
Level up. I'll wait till we get a few more level ups, and I'll go spend all of our points. Because we won't really get much stronger getting from the SP from one level up. I don't want to constantly be going in every time I level up to spam the buttons. We could go and fight that now. We would lose again. Level 26.
Don't touch it this time.
I know. But could we see all this stuff before?
Nope. You have to go into it first to see it.
Now that you fought that thing the once, you can see all its information. And if you happen to know some Libra magic, you can peep at its data before you even jump in. Very good thing to keep in the mind.
Got it.
Yep. Very good thing to keep in the mind, Lon.
Why are you repeating it? And just for my sake?
Who knows? Crit. Goodbye.
Oh, yeah!
And time to finally leave this area. Intro time! Because we've officially gotten in between, we just exited the tutorial. Only took an hour. Hopefully this isn't a copyright strike right here for this song. Shouldn't be. Just get silence as YouTube it is. Oh, you! Spoilers! Oh, you! And you? Heroes from other games, the champions. Cloud. I'm forgetting if it's Final Fantasy VIII. I know his name. Final Fantasy 11, or no, Final Fantasy 10. Final Fantasy 13, of Lightning. The hero of Light from the first Final Fantasy, or second one, first one, I think.
Chapter 2. Foretold by Prophecy.
I'm so happy to be playing this game again.
Hey, sis, is that a town over there at the end of the bridge?
Yeah, and I don't know why, but something about it takes me back.
Well, it's kind of the entry point to the world, so, you know. Green! Oh! It's casual on that front.
So, you think we're supposed to get on?
What's with the Final Fantasy and trans?
I'll be aboard!
Whoa, dude!
There's that one anime series that them traveling through different Final Fantasy worlds, a pair of twins, completely unrelated to this game.
Hey, sis, let's park it here.
Sure.
I forget what it's called at the moment. What's Lilikin? Black mage and white mage.
Hi. They're so tiny.
Whoa, pluck my needles. I don't know how long it's been since we've had new passengers. Right, tickets, please.
A mirage?
What? It talks?
Oh, I indeedly needly am a mirage. But I'm also the train conductor, so...
I love that the characters have
tickets,
different
please.
animation speeds.
Doctor? All right. If Tama can talk, then why not?
But the train tickets that we need.
Are right here.
Right the hell?
Wow, semi-lifetime passes, eh? Haven't feasted my eyes on one of these in a swell spell. Right then, pleasant journey.
This
Where
semi-lifetime
did those
pass
tickets
mean?
come from?
In a crow made sure I was provided with everything we could ever need. Yep.
Okay then.
So why a semi-lifetime pass? And not a lifetime one?
Obtain the semi-lifetime pass. We'll go to different areas in the train, and we'll see the conductor again. By the way, if we see, like in all, I love that in all Final Fantasy games, you see a character, they are on different frame rates. Their animation style is always different. It's hilarious. I love this little kingdom. Cornelia. Square Enix is always amazing at the world design.
Wow. This
About
place
most time.
rules.
Yeah, it's like something right out of a fantasy.
Like a final one.
Hey, Tama, why don't you hitch a ride?
Roger the Dodger.
Pardon.
Huh?
If I may ask, would you be kind enough to tell me what country you hail from?
Oh, us? We're
Mirage is from Bahamutian army!
Gaburi.
What's a Bahamut?
Well, the Bahamutian Federation has a whole army of mirages in their hold.
huh?
Not the bad guys.
Someone's made a whole army out of them?
Sounds just fine by me. Line them up nice and neat for us, so we can round them up.
Again, Lon.
Wait up. Lon.
Battle time.
All right, you Bahamoos. What's your beef, huh?
You them make it sound like they're made of beef.
Yeah, Lon. Don't you know what's at stake?
Goblin guard, goblin. Or the goblin guard. Blank to create a prism unit requires a goblin prism. Damage. So these, there's a, yeah, well, I'm not gonna spoil an existing monster I know I'm waiting on. We won't see for a while related to the monsters. And that's the detail we'll get at the moment. Obviously, we can't catch them at the moment because we don't have the means to Prism Unity them. But you still get the prism. You just have to. You will get it for the until you catch one.
Gotcha. Imprison.
I didn't hit anything. It just did it automatically. Yeah, all right. Story-wise, you can't. Prisoning failed.
Whoa. What the? What just happened? Why wasn't I able to imprison that mirage?
Didn't you see the light that's surrounding it? That means it's the beholden to another keeper.
The what? B.O.? They smell?
No! What I mean is, the Mirage already has another the master. So until you give their boss the old heave-the-ho, you won't be able to claim it for yourself.
The Mirages already belong to another master. Look carefully, you can see the chains holding their souls captive. Unfortunately, these Mirages can't be imprisoned, no matter how hard you try. Defeating the Mirage master will break its chains, allowing you to imprison it. Problem, of course, is finding the master.
Oh, fire whoever wrote that little hook in.
Lon, Ixnay on the fourth wall stuff.
Giants.
Oh, whoops.
Are they Bahamutian soldiers?
But they drove the Mirages off for us.
It's just like the prophecy, word for word.
But which one?
Well, we know how it ends. Please, may I speak with you?
Huh?
Oh, sure.
The two of you. You've traveled here from another world.
Oh, well, I wouldn't. I mean.
Actually, I think you're pretty much spot on. And we're Mirage Keepers, too.
Lon, don't tell her.
Why not? Face it, we're too awesome to try and hide it. I'm like exuding all over.
This is why I like
Lon,
rain
you
more.
don't even know what exude means.
There is someone who'd like to have a word with you. Could you possibly stop by Castle Cornelia?
We could. Will we, is the question. Yes.
So let's find this Casa Cornelius place. Doesn't Casa mean up? It's gotta be higher up.
It means half smaller.
You've got the direction correct, even if the rest of that was completely off the base.
That woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Old Journalist Notes
That
1.
woman must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Thankfully, we got that, and since we saw two types of goblins, the Wild Rose Rebel. There are reports of a man who is leading a personal resistance movement against the surging Bahamutian army. He calls himself the Wild Rose Rebel and is known for silver hair and colorful bandana. The rules in ambushing key Bahamutian figures and destroying Bahamutian ships abound. Seems like this Wild Rose Rebel is hard for journalists to ignore. Decided to head to Saronia, where he is rumored to be headed. I can't wait till we unlock these two things. I will not say what they are, as that's
That woman
spoilers.
must be important if she's inviting us to the castle.
Right, tickets, please.
I'll just try and
That
talk.
woman must be important.
Stop
if she's
repeating that.
inviting us to the castle.
What's up, guys? Nice armor.
Leave them alone, please.
Oh, she's the queen. Surprising.
Thank you for coming. Welcome to
Oh,
the
it's
Kingdom
Princess.
of Cornelia. I am Princess Sarah.
Wait, you're like a princess?
We had no idea.
Valid point.
Oh my gosh. I am so sorry Lon acted like such a royal idiot.
I'm not royal.
Indeed, you are not.
And I'm his older sister, Rain.
But he acknowledged the idiot
It's
part.
an honor.
Please forgive the ruse. At first, I suspected that you might be agents sent here by Bahamut. I was wrong. You stood up bravely against their mirages and kept our town safe. All of Cornelia thanks you.
Oh, I wouldn't say we were that brave. Really.
Self-aware.
Stop, you're so modest. Still, the fact of the matter is, we didn't do anything all that outstanding.
Yeah, we're more the in-standing types.
Huh? I'm pretty sure that in-standing isn't an actual the word.
Oh, forgive me. It's just so hard to believe that you two are the stuff of prophecies.
Prophecies? Oh, that's right. I think I heard the townsfolk going on about some kind of prophecy too.
Oh, I am sorry. If you will permit me, I will explain it from the beginning. You see, Cornelia is an unfederated state midway up Grimoire.
Unfederated?
Yes. Let me explain that as well. The majority of Grimoire's countries and municipalities have annexed themselves to the Bahamutian Federation under the rule of Brandalus, the Herald King. Cornelia,
Lore
however,
dump.
has continued to maintain its sovereignty. The Federation has made attempts to erode this stance countless times, but we have held our ground, and now Bahamut has taken to armed provocation.
You mean like that Mirage attack before?
Yes,
So where does this prophecy factor in?
the Azure Prophecy speaks of a divergence. When time begins its march anew, they shall return as visitors. Giants from the hills of a world not our own.
Time
Upon
resumed in
Grimwald,
9-1 Hills.
they will wreak two divergent futures. One that brings salvation, and the other ruin, an enigma to confound even the highest mind.
The giants may wreak two futures?
Reek, huh?
Not what not she meant.
Man, Tama, this prophecy's about you!
What are you even talking about? There's nothing wrong with the way I smell. You big the dummy!
Well, at least I'm dumber than you!
Yes, we know a lot.
I'm sorry, Your Highness. I'm afraid there's just no hope for them. So, the giants from the hills, as in Ninewood Hills? I guess it's one of those believe what you want to things. But yeah, so far, it does seem to match up. Do you mind if I ask you a slightly awkward question? If this federation is really so terrible, why have so many countries agreed to become members?
Most of the Mirages in Grimoire, not all, but certainly most of them, are now firmly under the Federation's control. With such a powerful army behind them, citizens can go about their lives without fearing the Mirages that still roam free.
Dude, they control that many mirages? Seriously?
Yes! Dude.
Yeah.
Whoa.
King Brandalus's herald lieutenants, known as Sigwardus and Pelennor, command all of Grimoire's Mirages with the same authority as the famous Queen of the Keepers of ages past.
So there was a Queen of the Keepers? Sounds like she was pretty powerful.
Yes, but that was more than a century ago.
So, sorry for the string of dumb questions, but if the Federation can guarantee that kind of absolute protection, wouldn't it be worthwhile to take them up on their offer?
It may seem wise, but you see, membership in the Federation involves following their laws, and adoption of a heinous creed. It chills me, right to the marrow of my bones.
That bad?
Yes. I beg you, see for yourselves. Once you've done so, well, you will understand.
All right then.
Now then, may I ask what the two of you intend to do next?
Go fight things.
Whatever's going on out there, the only thing we can do right now is just keep rounding up more mirages, am I right?
Oh?
Apparently, at one time we commanded a whole legion of them. But somehow, we lost them along with our memories. So, we're hoping by getting the mirages back, we might stumble on some clues about our past.
That's right. So if mirages like those goblins are bugging you, we can lay down the smack.
Lay down the what?
I think what he's trying to say is we'll help you out, or at least in the best way we know how.
Oh, wonderful. You have my thanks. Mine and all Cornelia's.
Still, if we're going to be any help, don't you think we need to beef up our arsenal first? 'Cause we can't put up much of a fight without some strong mirages.
Good point. Princess, do you know of any nearby places where strong mirages live?
Certainly. If you travel to the northeast of Cornelia, you'll find the Nether Nebula, a network of caverns inhabited by many wild mirages.
Ooh, nice.
Not at all. Savage mirages have been sighted in the nebula. You may well end up dead.
That's cool.
If you insist upon going, then please take the utmost caution.
He will, Your Highness. Otherwise, he's gonna be extremely sorry.
Wait a minute, why just me? What did I do?
Do we have to write a list, Lon?
It looks like we'll need to wind our way down to reach the exit.
Indeed.
Seems that way. What a funny way to build a town.
Limited space.
Not that this strange to the people of Grimoire. Hey, while we're here, why don't we ask around town and to see what we can find out?
Off this issue, we'll be tackling the mysterious light bubble sightings in Pyroglow Forest. We'll find sidestep foot with shady glades ourselves to determine whether or not this rover needed its bubble burst. As we clambered through the dense wood, we noticed our surroundings getting darker and darker. Before long, we were completely, hopelessly lost. But just when it seemed like every path was a dead end and a home a distant prospect, we saw them, out of nowhere. A number of luminous bubbles drifted through the air like a constellation. The stories were true. We paused a moment to take in this otherworldly scene. Then my traveling companion, Wedge, pointed out something even more remarkable. Chief, is it just me, or are those lights trying to lead us somewhere? Doggone it, he was right. The bubbles seemed to be flowing in a single direction. Realizing we had stumbled into something quite significant, we decided to press further into the forest to confront whatever new mysteries lay ahead. Reporting by Biggs.
If we cooperated with other powerful countries, those Federation goons probably wouldn't attack us anymore.
True.
Come to
You have a fish in your head, by the way.
Our neighbors in Saronia also stand against the Federation. And again, if we join forces with another country, we'd just become even more obvious targets. Makes it tough for the princess to reach out. I wonder if there aren't any powerful countries or organizations out there that we could ask for help.
I don't know.
Now, quit racing about before you trip and break your neck.
Brutal, but also hard to tell who's a child who's an adult because they're so tiny.
Weren't just a legend after all. Wowzers! That would mean, according to the prophecy, who cares about prophecies? The important thing is wowzers!
I thought those were like two friends of the same age, but no, one's clearly the mother.
I knew it! So giants really can make themselves big or small whenever they want. If I became a giant, could I make myself big or small too?
What am I gonna do? Oh, say, you wouldn't happen to be the giants from the hills by any chance, would you? You see, there's a situation I'm dealing with where I could really use your assistance, since you must know mirages so well. Could I trouble you to please bring me an earth hammer?
What is that?
If you could, I would be forever in your debt.
Mini mentor accepted. Let's tell him in the realm.
Thank you again for doing this.
We don't have it at the moment, but we'll come back with it later.
You have to marvel at the princess's stubbornness. After all, joining the Federation would guarantee her kingdom's safety and prosperity. Of course, you won't catch me going along with the Federation either. That's the whole reason I left my hometown to come here.
Many people who stand opposed to the Federation have abandoned their hometowns and fled here to Cornelia. Do you think that could be the reason that the Bahamutian army has become so much more aggressive lately?
Potentially. Who knows?
You know what I can't wrap my head around? There are actually people out there who've agreed to go along with those Federation tyrants. I don't know why anyone even trusts what they have to say.
Look, a gate.
Huh? What's this thing?
Oh, I was hoping a path might link thee up here.
Hey, Tama!
Why not?
We didn't really need to go back through. You'd explain this.
We're back in Ninewood Hills?
You see, the gate here doesn't connect to just one the area. All throughout Grimoire, you'll find places. Save the locations that lead back here. Open the way to come and to go as you please.
You quickly get access to quick travel. Very nice.
Do that?
You already saw. Just walk up to the right place, and that's all it takes.
But surely a means of transportation that handy must come with a catch?
No, the catch! You can use the gate as little or much as you like. What's more, time in here and time in Grimoire,
Yeah, reveal.
they don't both
Put 'em
flow
stream.
at the same speed. So whatever crisis is going down, you can put it on hold and kick back here till you're ready.
Wow! It's like magic!
Yeah, really irresponsible magic.
Just imagine revisiting any place we've been. Call it
The Super Porta Party.
No.
Are you the kidding? That name definitely gets an F.
He deserves an H.
An H? But grades only go down to F.
Extra, extra. Read all about it.
What do you the one here, Seraphie?
In case you're wondering, you can use the prism case anywhere you find one of these gates.
Useful.
Oh, I think I get it now. Gates are the what you meant when you talked about a strong connection.
Huh? Oh, right. That's the gist of it.
It's the general stuff.
Okay, to the Nether Nebula.
Forget if we can, Yes, we can save from them, good. Chocoball!
Chocobo feathers! You scared me! You're not with the Bahamutian army, are you? You see, the Bahamutian soldiers are all giants like you.
Racist.
Did you know that train is used to carry wood from the forest? Not only that, mages in training use it all the time too.
Look, a chocobo family. It did form naturally in dangerous places, so I guess they heal you. I don't know what I'm saying again, I just saved. I guess it doesn't matter, but I just said no on accident.
If you get poisoned in battle, the toxins will gradually drain your HP. Make sure you deal with poison early by using an antidote.
Here, this one's for you.
Thank you, random stranger, who is giving me morbid information. Nothing over here. I don't think we actually move any faster whether we're in Lillikin or giant form.
Chapter 3. Old Acquaintances.
The map. Press back while in dungeon displays a map of your surroundings. Not only does the map help you get your bearings, list your destination, location of gates, and save crystals. It even includes lists of mirages you've discovered nearby. Unlock each map as soon as you enter an area.
She said the Nether Nebula is somewhere northeast of Cornelia, right?
Time to go hustle and rustle a little mirage muscle.
Just don't hustle so much that you get yourself lost, okay? I might just leave you there.
Look at that
The
view.
last time I got...
Don't push it.
Okay.
Good, we've discovered all of them. I couldn't remember if we had or not. This is Cornelia region. There's a cave there.
Wow, the air here is so clean. Yahoo!
You're a Yahoo!
He is indeed.
No, Rain, you need to shout for it to work. Yahoo!
We could go that way. There's a reason. Generally, you don't want to get off the track at this point in the game yet. Generally, it's going to be dead ends and stuff. For now, let's go on into this cave and see some new monsters. Or, sorry, mirages.
Be careful. The mirages in here are a lot stronger than any you faced before.
Yeah, let's not mess around in the Never Nebba thinganabob.
Nether Nebula. Do you think you can do something about that habit of forgetting the name of virtually everything?
He will not.
Oh, here's another gate.
That's the right. Gates they usually turn up in towns or at the start of most mirage-infested areas. You never have to travel far to visit a place you've been.
Which is a
Whenever
really
you
nice
want
thing.
to get from point the A to point the B, just use the gate as a handy little shortcut.
A shortcut, huh?
So, like, if we wanted to go back to Cornelia right this instant, we could just take this gate back to Ninewood Hills, then we can take the gate from there to Cornelia. You see? All in all, it makes for a pretty short shortcut.
Yeah! If it were hair, you'd have to call it a buzz cut!
Ignoring him.
Okay.
That is the one downside. You do have to travel to wait for the loading screen to go to Ninewood and then to your next location. Which is like a minor thing. It's like not really valid to complain about, but still. 7 mirages here. I forget if we can access all mirages in there when we first go there or not. Libra Mirror Jewel. That's an important thing. Mirror Jewels at your arsenal. Mirror Jewels are made by extracting your mirage abilities and crystallizing them into gemstones. Import those same abilities to Rain and Lan. As the twins fill certain conditions like raising the levels, they unlock more Mirror Jewels slots. Eventually, they'll be able to equip up 8 Mirror Jewels apiece. When Rain and Lan equip Mirror Jewels, they temporarily gain those abilities. You've got a stack you like, but need just one more piece to unlock a more powerful ability. Mirror Jewels is a great way to make up the difference. You unlock Mirror Jewels in Mirage boards or find them in treasure chests. That's the really important thing. That is how you're able to then, although we don't have other monsters at the moment, we can now remove Tama from our team. Tama is a great character, but like I said, they're locked to the story. They will eventually hit a level lock, and then it kind of makes them annoying to have on your team because of that. And this is where we unlock Mirror Jewels. Did you see the different requirements for them? Rain and Lan, they have different required items to unlock them, and then the different levels. Rain is the smart character, and I feel like she's more fitting to have the Libra than Lan is. We only have the one at the moment. So because, like I said, Tama's kind of weak for us at the moment. I'm actually going to switch Tama out. Where am I, though? I think we only have the 2, and I've set them both to stacks of the Rain at the moment. Oh, I have Moo. For now, I'm going to switch Tama out. I'll leave her on the giant stack. I love Tama as a character and as a monster in the team or Mirage, but like it's because of that limited power thing later in the game. It's better to not focus on it.
I love a good adventure.
Because the transformation is tied to story progress. New Mirage, obtain the Mirage Crystal. Let's defend. Oh wait, that's right. We no longer put it. We've no longer gone on Lan. Leaf Dagger. Resist. The Mandragora. And how do we catch you? Just physical attacks. I don't think we're gonna have special required ones right away. Oh,
well,
crit.
That ought to do it.
Victory!
That's annoying. I'll have to find another one, try to catch them.
Yeah, fine. Just behave yourself.
Just kind of don't run here till you almost fight. No, we got plenty of area. We'll encounter more of them.
Come on, bring it.
Let's begin.
New Mirage obtained its empty prison. The mini golem.
Okay.
You'll attack secret prison. Creates a mini golem prison. Failure. Success. Thankfully, you don't have to get a new prism if it fails. I don't think you do. I think it's just catching it is the one, not you need to buy one if it fails. Forget. If we're out of them, then that means... As you said, it's tied to the different monsters, so you do have to catch them to succeed. You can get multiple monsters if you want to.
Predictable.
Generally, I don't. Because you have so many options, you'll want to raise different ones. Level ups! Time to actually check out the boards and, you know, power them up. Mini Golem. A mirage that looks like someone stapled a set of arms and legs to a head. Likes charging its enemies while saying, "Go, go, Golem, body slam!" But seriously, who doesn't? Mandragores devolve the world. These little guys may look cute, but don't touch. They're poisonous. No one's ever sighted one in the process of growing. Never be too safe. So if you see two floppy leaves sticking up, be smart and don't yank them. We should still have from the prisms, yeah, different. So encountering first type, you can just keep using it until you succeed. You don't need to buy more. I couldn't remember if that was the case or not. Why do we still have the... Oh, right, because we didn't check this. Make sure that they're all marked off, because I like having the buttons not be marked. See, we only have 2 at the moment, so we can get the blank space. And go over there for Shell. I'm gonna wait for Cure here. We could unlock stuff for the mini golem because, well, they start out with 3. And why not? Because it starts out that it can only get like that ability anyways. Here's an important point. Not everything has an evolution. When they're only the one like this, that means once you max them out, you get the max. You get all their abilities and stuff. So they're pretty easy to get. Also, as you can see, you can get more prisms from Maxima. I don't know why you'd want to catch 2 mini golems. Unlock Mirage Board, what? It says there's no transformations, but it also has Mirage Boards. What could that possibly mean? Well, I have the answer. It's spoilers. Oh, you unlock Libra. Nice. You have to back out of here in order to see the different monsters. You start with 3, I believe. Also, same. Unlike the other one, you do have an immediate evolution. I wonder what it could be. What is its requirement? Level 19 or higher. We'll find out eventually. Comma. Choco Chick. Yep. I'll try to wait every few levels before I go back in there, so I'm not constantly looking at the boards. I've only found 2 of them. Several to go. Let's get into one more fight before we move into the next area. See if we can counter one of the other monsters. Sorry, mirages.
I guess we're doing this.
We did not. You can see Rain uses a dagger or a sword type thing, and Lon uses his gauntlet attack. Bottle Stopper! And some Gil.
This dungeon is way more dungeony than I thought.
What does that even
Did you
mean?
know that originally, dungeon referred to the biggest tower in a castle? It's what they called the castle keep.
How long has it been since I've heard Rain go off on one of her educational rants? She must be pretty upset.
Then why is that?
The more upset she gets, the more she tries to cover it up by spouting random trivia.
Interesting
You know
quirk.
where the word trivia comes from?
Sis, I think we're good.
See, I think it's the same. Yeah, same. All of it's the same areas, same monsters, and you can see connected. Have to drop down to get to that, I believe. Battle.
Yeah, we got this.
I guess we're doing this.
2 new monsters. New mirages obtained their empty prisms. Let's take care of the ones we know already, just to, you know, decrease the amount of enemies. Because clearly they're gonna do damage. Confusion, probably. Let's see, we got Copper Gnome, which we have, I do. Then we have the Floating Eye, that's definitely new enough. Medium. There's the important point. Medium. Leave only this mirage standing to create a prism unity. Requires a Floating Eye prism. The moment he just has, because of the Moo, the abilities. I mean, the Libra. And there's Wobble. We haven't seen that yet, so I haven't explained it. As you can see, it's in yellow. Once that goes red, that means another hit will knock the stack over. And it will make them, essentially, in the next part in the fight, stun. This is where unstack would actually be helpful. Because it disables Wobble. Yes, it puts them into a weakened state. But then you can, once your turn rolls around again, and it makes you faster, restack. Oh. I'm gonna risk it. And we caught it, so that also removes it from the battle. Which is good, because we're kind of a little bit weak in this fight. We'll want to heal after it. Who is presently? It's Lon. We'll want to unstack and restack Rain, obviously. You can use the Wobble Stopper.
No, don't move.
Imprisoning successful.
All right.
We got the medium-sized copper gnome, composed almost entirely of copper. It's metal, with the metal takes pride in his tough hide. It's incredibly satisfying to face one of these and shout, "Mia, see? You'll never take me alive, copper!" You get that reference? Congratulations, you're old. Winged eyeball that slings magic. How to keep yourself awake at night. Try to visualize his heart and brain got splurging around in there. There's 2 important things to do in our menu now. First one is... let's see, they have a heal. Thankfully using the entire stack. The next thing is stack setup. We do not have a large one yet. What we do have for our stacks is now 2 mediums. Let's replace you with Chocolate Chick because it's more powerful at the moment. And give you the Copper Gnome. And for now, move, because we're also just trying to power up some to get them so we don't have to use them anymore. For the sake of future, better monsters. And now we want to be in giant form. You can switch them in battle. Obtain the Sleek Stone. That is not an item we've seen yet. An item, the Gimme Golem's Treasure. Well, clearly we're going to encounter one here. Right there.
Gimme, gimme!
Reminds me, alright, we can, that's the thing we can do. 3 more monsters to go. Are they going to be large? Who knows? First of all, fight time. And this is our first encounter with the full stick.
Mirages can stack too?
Yep.
Yep, you're not the only ones who get way the stronger when you're piled up.
You can also break their stacks.
Do their abilities change when they're stacked to them?
Afraid so. Which means somebody needs to stop underestimating the enemy before he finds himself up to his neck in some...
Okay.
At least he knows the warning's meant for him.
Tama will still talk in the battle instead of even been on your team.
All right.
Good job.
Alright, we got a magic ore. Let's have them go false around a bit. Don't drop down yet. Make sure you get the treasure chests, then drop down. 3 potions. Potion. And we got more of an area, and this looks like... weird.
What's this for?
It's a strange switch that responds to mirages. The mirages you imprisoned inside these caves should be able to help you out.
Puzzling those puzzling switches. Puzzle switches like the one you see here respond to the mirages stacked on top of them. You need to use mirages with the right combined weight and element of resistance to solve them. Once you do, the switches will trigger changes in the environment and help you proceed. Those switches can be solved using mirages that lurk nearby. So if you find yourself stuck, try to around the dungeon for some new mirages. Conditions: weight 5 or greater, earth resistance 50 or greater. And it has to be a stack, so medium, high. As you can see, earth resistance 50, weight 5 or greater. Switch conditions met. All you needed was the copper gnome for this one. Other ones will be more complex. Bridge!
A new path. Check out that switchcraft.
Yep. Now we know which way to the go.
Whichever one of you thinks you're being clever is about to get a knuckle sand switch.
Ugh, did I just get owned?
Yes.
I'm the raising the white flag here too.
Weight 5 or greater, Earth resistance 75 or greater. Obviously, we'll need the copper gnome again. Question is, what do you need next? Obviously, the mini golem. The puzzles in this one will be a little bit more straightforward due to being the first one. Obtained an Earth Hammer. Objectives bed, best town in the realm. Obtains Phoenix Down. And a fight. Good, we're still missing some monsters.
I won't hold back.
Right.
Oh, nothing new.
Let's do this.
I wonder if he got some earth resistance from having Golem on his head. Sorry, the copper gnome. The Golem is not on our team. Crit.
Well, that ought to do it.
Predictable.
I was already on. That's max. Battle speed also to max. Forgot how slow the battles can be in this game.
Hey, Tama. Weird question. How come all this really useful, well-presented information keeps popping into our heads?
Oh, that? I guess Anna Crow is trying to give you some tips.
Dude, really? And here I thought I was some kind of super genius coming up with all the answers on my own.
That's never gonna happen.
I hate to break it to you, but you will never be that person.
I know. It's so sad.
Whoa, hey now, come on. You don't have to look that broken-hearted when you say it.
She really, really does. Ooh, a save point, a star. What could that possibly mean? So what this basically means is you acquire an ability to get past it. Ability, I don't use that because you need it for the quest. We don't personally have. We have to come back later. I believe some of the mirages are actually locked behind that fact.
Oh, what's this?
Oh, that's not the good. This is called a threshold. Mirages that create them to mark their territory. When you see a threshold, you better watch out because the mirages inside are extremely powerful. And the worst part, if you cross it and lose a fight the inside, I can't use my powers to rewind time and extricate you.
No extrication? Guess we'd better be extra careful then.
Kick him.
Anyway, it sounds like if we're going in, we better go in fully prepared.
That's for sure. And don't forget to save your progress, too.
Fourth wall, Tama. If we're the thresholds, power mirages can create their own spheres of influence, known as thresholds. Tama can't rescue Ryan and Lon from defeat while inside an enemy threshold. Simply losing battle against powerful enemies equals instant game over. Save your game, get prepared for entering a threshold. The thing to note, powerful mirages bind themselves to their thresholds, which means a mirage decides on the threshold can't be imprisoned. However, defeating a mirage will cause the threshold to shatter, so the next time you encounter it, you might just be able to imprison it. AKA, boss monsters that can be imprisoned, you have to beat first. Yeah, that's the thing that's... Obviously, the important point about leveling is not Rain and Lon, although their stats are important. It's the prisms, or not the prisms, the mirages. So we're about to go into a boss fight. I'm going to check out of our... see if we got anything to unlock. Can't unlock here yet. Could have probably unlocked them for you, but we're not using you. Might as well just for the sake of, because we have you. We're also not using you, but we have 5, so... Whisper Wind. A very useful ability. So when we actually use you in battle, useful. There we go, that's the important thing. Copper. No, throw a stone. Might want to wait for double smash. And we wait till level 10, we'll be able to get that. Which clearly, one of them is going to be... they clearly are larger, so that's going to be useful. Also, Transfiguration isn't just the level. There is other requirements for some monsters, which we'll see when they come around. I didn't realize we could get this so early with this one. There's one of the overworld abilities from a medium monster. You have to be... Yeah, it's useful. You'll see its requirement in areas. Obviously, they have to be with you in your party, so if you need to solve that kind of a puzzle and you take the monster out, you have to go and get it back or get a different monster with the same ability. Generally, most flying monsters will have that ability. Look at these 3 elemental crystals of fire, lightning, and ice, possibly related to.
What the honk?
Definitely not one of my the best. Definitely not the best mirages.
Be careful!
I don't think you can get on your team till late game. Shiva, Ramu, Ifrit.
Oh, I expected some foolhardy adventurer with a terminal case of curiosity.
Ramu.
What's this?
Ifrit. Ifrit, I think.
Wow, look who's back.
And they recognize us.
Ah, the half-pints. Hail and well met.
Hail and well met? That's not our names!
I think he just means hello.
Oh, and for the record, he happens to be a half-wit and a half-pint.
You haven't changed a bit.
Huh? What's so funny?
Oh, you're having a lawn moment. Guess I'll just add this one to the pile.
Wait, what pile? There's a pile?
Apparently, we've met the 3 of you before, although we don't remember it.
You do not remember us?
Really? No wonder they haven't summoned us.
Then our course of action is clear. We must ensure the pecking order is pecking in the right order. If you seek to command the 3 of us again, then demonstrate your strength now or else be destroyed!
Hold now. Why must you two always let the blood rush to your head?
What do you mean?
Would you just look at them? These are not the Mirage Keepers we knew.
Hi.
You're right. They do look rather How do I put it?
Put what?
Mon does set the bar low.
Like Limbo the Barlow.
Ah, I see.
See what?
Very well. What say we pit them against just one of us to keep things nice and fair?
Agreed then. Go on. Choose from among us and choose wisely.
Choose for what?
Time certainly has not made you any more clever.
What we're trying to say is, the two of you are no match for all three of us at once. Which means...
Right, I get it. Thanks. Now, let's see.
Huh? Wait, get what?
Here's Elon. I don't think we really have any great stat advantages over any of them. So you could just pick whoever you want. I don't remember who I fought against when I last played through. It was either Shiva or Ifrit. We go with Ramu. I believe he does a lot of damage with lightning. We have the Earth defense, which is like the opposite of lightning. We might have some fire defense. We have no. I think we're neutral on ice. Let's go with Shiva.
Care to play? I'll send chills up your spine and right through your heart with my diamond dust.
Sure, why not? Because I believe that stat-wise we're neutral on her.
She looks so ready to knock us cold.
Knock us
I don't think we have
cold
any
for what?
ice weakness. I
Help me
don't
out
remember our
I
stats.
hope this doesn't traumatize you.
Very strong against ice, weak against fire and darkness. Strong against wind. We're not using wind either. Unimprisonable because it's a boss. We'll be able to imprison it later, guys, from the statement. And for you, do we have any? I forget what attack abilities. Yeah, but because we don't. Oh, this is a good ability to have for when you're trying to catch things that require you to use physical attacks.
That all you got? Watch this!
Miss! Of course we did. A lot of damage. And as you noticed, when we did the Libra, it gives a lot of health. Like a lot of health. Since we don't really have many attack abilities, it's just kind of a wait to survive, smack, anti-wobble and all that. But we do like 100 damage per turn, so we'll still win this pretty quickly. That is like the coolest background. I remember when I definitely did this, and I think I've actually fought Ramu with my test. Because I thought I had lightning defense in my last playthrough years ago. And it was a lot more destructive. At this point, you're pretty much gonna have the same teams. Maybe a slight difference in the small choice.
You'll make a wonderful addition to my mantle. Diamond dust!
And every few turns, they do their big ability, which does a ton of damage. And, say Rain was weak against it?
This'll do.
Want to wait till after Rain takes one more hit before we heal her again. We want to make sure we maximize our potions. And she's low on health, as you can tell by the fact she's leaning forward like that. Advantage, I feel like she's going to use Diamond Dust in a second. I was wrong. Probably only a few more hits to go. There we go.
All right.
And everyone leveled up. Arma Gem times 3, and also Mega Phoenix.
Enough. I have seen my fill for one day.
That was fun, for what it was.
A shame the two of you have so much growing up to do.
Quiet, you! I'm a Hulk waiting to happen.
So long. We shall meet again.
Well, our paths may cross before you know it.
Bye-bye for now.
Huh? What's this?
A prismarium, duh.
I know it's a prismarium, dummy.
You didn't manage to imprison those tough mirages, but it looks though like they gave you this prismarium from the same tribe as a consolation prize.
Oh, right. I think you get the one from the
I
elements.
see. I guess we made the grade then.
Oh, then yeah, I remember which one I picked for my last playthrough was Ifrit. Because I spent the entire time with the fire equivalent. I'm not gonna spoil. Actually, no. Actually, I won't spoil it. There's special transformations or anything like that. Roll Ice Pixie with a knack for ice magic and a fondness for colder climes. Has no button nose, and those eyes of hers definitely aren't made of coal. Transfiguration or transfiguring is the act of changing into a more powerful mirage or changing back again, which you can do freely once you unlock the transformation. Mirage gets to keep all spaces unlocked in all of its Mirage boards. Means, for example, the Choco Chick you transfer in a Chocobo tends to be more powerful than the Chocobo you imprison in the wild. Mirage can transfigure in any form and size you unlocked, but there's one catch. You can only do this in the Prism case. If you're not near a gate or a save crystal, you can call Seraphim the Seraphim to access the case. Unique abilities. So you know, some mobs have unique abilities that aren't shared between transfig forms. For example, would be Tama's secret weapon, the Super Fox Dimensional Tama Beam. Does not actually exist. Wait, but what if the Tama Beam did exist? Is that what you want? Psychic with eye lasers? Eye lasers that would eradicate all foes! Eye lasers that burn her cute little redness. Eye lasers that would be exceedingly painful. Shame on you, wishing for that. Looking at getting Tama a laser tail instead.
The mirages of the nebula
Carbuncle.
have been set free. And once again, time resumes its march.
Well, we better make our way back to Cornelia before the Bahamutians get any funny ideas.
We gotta go all the way back.
You can head to Ninewood Hills right then now if you want to.
Huh?
Now that the boss has been bested, I can make you an exit gate right here and now.
Yeah, we can't see the last of the monsters in this area until we get the ability to break that rock, I think.
Ninewood Hills, and from there, Cornelia's easy.
Thanks to the buzz cut. I remember.
Idiot.
You don't get shortcuts much the shorter than a buzz cut. Wait! Unless you buzz the buzz cut, and then what have you got?
Shave.
I think at that point, you call it a bolt cut.
So until you get the ability to break those rocks, don't really have a reason to return here. You can probably guess what the remaining 2 monsters are. I don't think you can encounter them until you break that rock and go over there. You can try encountering a single monster here first. I don't know if we get random encounters in this area. I don't think so, yeah. You have to return and break that rock and go to that area to get the access to the remaining 2. The Moo isn't really one I use frequently, so I will be switching Moo out for Ablaze, because they're actually quite powerful. I do want the other ones. Those 3 are ones you would probably keep in your team constantly. Especially since they have a bunch of transformations, so they have a lot of stats to unlock.
Chapter 4. A Legendary Warrior.
Okay then, let's check in with Princess Sarah.
It's the Bahamutian army!
Again?
What? They're here already?
Watch out, he's packing heat!
They're setting up camp right outside of town!
Rain! Lon! Perfect timing! We were actually just on our way to see you.
If they've established a camp near our gates, then clearly they must intend to finish us once and for all.
So what now?
Seems to me, we're going to have to nip this little problem in the bud.
What do you propose we do?
We should take the fight to them.
Well said, but as things stand, Cornelia simply does not have the manpower.
If you can just buy us some time, we'll do the rest.
Huh?
Me and Rain will sneak up on their boss and take him out.
What?
I mean, it's a valid strategy.
Really that simple?
It's really the only thing we can do.
He may not exactly look it, but Lon's pretty good in a fight.
His intelligence had to go somewhere.
He used to get picked on for being such a pipsqueak.
Please, as if you were ever any taller than me.
Oh, well, I might have made up the pipsqueak part, but he definitely did get picked on. I think that maybe the other kids were a little creeped out by our arms. Still, we were always kind of proud that we look like this, because it meant we were just like our mom, right?
I guess.
So, let's talk more about Lon getting picked on. Boy, did they make him cry. But after I whipped him into shape, he never lost a fight again.
Wonderful.
But that's not because he turned into some kind of bully-destroying machine. He just literally never picked a fight he couldn't win. Really? His threat assessment skills were uncanny. He always knew the odds.
Except for that Mirage in the rift thing.
Natural cowardice.
Hey, watch it.
So
The
long.
Merc Rift.
How about it? Do you think we can beat those guys?
Piece of cake. Well, not a piece of cake.
That's why he naturally has Libra, I guess.
Very
His
large
ability.
sliver of cake.
Well, there you have it. So, are you willing to trust us?
Very well, then. We must act. It is only a matter of time before the Federation completely overruns Cornelia. We will fight and place our faith in the Mirage Keepers.
Huh. What a weird thing to remember. I know someone bullied Lon, but why can't I remember who?
They don't really matter. We have access to complete that quest? That's annoying. Alright, we can just complete it whenever we want. I forgot we don't actually have to go back to them. He's got blue armor.
Hello there. Are you the keepers from the prophecy? I'm captain of the Cornelian Army 1st Brigade. Princess Sarah has appointed us as vanguard.
Wonder anything to do with the chapter of the title.
We have been informed of the particulars. We'll time our feint to when the two of you storm the field. You can set out just as soon as you're ready.
Let's go. There's a save point down below, I guess. We'll go here, the gate to save.
Where's the goblin camp?
Up on that hill. Come on.
I wonder. I can't see it. Where is it? I don't see it. The watch planes.
Cornelia's soldiers are fighting as hard as they can.
Let's hurry up and circle around and knock the goblin's paw senseless.
Okay.
Wish and boosh.
Oh yeah.
They clearly share a single brain cell.
According to the Vanguard's reports, many of the enemy forces are capable of inflicting blindness. It impairs your eyesight and causes your weapon attacks to miss more frequently, although thankfully magical attacks remain unaffected. Oh, why don't you take these eye drops? They'll clear up your vision in no time flat.
Thank you.
Out there. We're counting on you.
You say circle around, but there's only one direction to go.
Good luck.
Thank you. Fight time, finally.
What are those chain things?
Signs we cannot
Mirages
capture
are
them.
beholden to must be close.
What? B.O.?
Stop it.
Hell. Crit. Yeah. Oh.
Yeah.
All right.
Ablaze. Treasure.
Huh? Huh? This thing seems awfully familiar.
Shiva Prism. Because we haven't fought the other ones, we can't see them. But yeah, if we fight Shiva again, we'll see the Arma, which is important. So my brother is going to collect us, so I need you to be a good big sister and write up for both of us. My brother may be a lazy doofus, but don't worry, diary. I'll make sure to give you lots of attention. Who could potentially be writing this diary? Lazy doofus brother. Doesn't sound familiar.
Okay, here we go.
I won't hold back.
Leaf dagger. Miss.
No trouble at all.
Good job.
I believe you could just ignore that and just move on. I don't know if it changed anything by deciding to fight it and save the night. But, you know, you can't just ignore that.
All right.
Preemptive strike. When refighting the same monsters over and over again in an area like this, I'll hold down the speed up button so you don't have to wait for everything to go. Before moving on to the next area, let's go on the Mirage boards. Generally, if they have 5, then you're guaranteed to be able to get something. Skill Finder's a good one. Does this one have any abilities? It does, in duration. Obviously, you're not getting a level 35 or higher one for a while. Blizzard. So chill. Support ability. Always useful. I believe you need Stroll to use it alongside it. That Babliz falls for a bit.
Oh, humiliating!
Truly. Same enemies.
Yeah.
All right.
You didn't have to help me. I had those freaks right where I wanted them. Still, I cannot allow your valiant efforts to go unrewarded. Here, keep up the good work, you two.
Thank you. Also, treasure. A cured seed. Ability seeds. You notice that some of the space in your Mirage boards are blank. You can customize these slots by placing special items called ability seeds. Then if you place a blizzard seed in the blank space of Ifrit's Mirage board, space will become a blizzard and give you otherwise very frit. Access to ice magic. Very neat, huh? You can pick up ability seeds in a number of ways, including from the chocolate mart. And don't worry, blank spaces can be used if you change your mind or are willing to sacrifice a previous ability seed used. Free to customize your Mirage a different way. Since we're going to have a number of them unlock here naturally, we don't really need that at the moment. But there's certain combinations where it's good. Also, more ability seeds later, which are really useful. And that's when the shopping really gets useful because, you know, you get abilities you might not otherwise. Oh! A cutscene. He joined in, and... The soldier of the behemoth. Baby behemoth. Imprisoned, so, you know, can't catch it. Ah, 10 damage. I don't know if he's the one stuck to it. If he is, we might be able to catch the baby behemoth. Motion soldier, imprisonable, because it's not a mirage. Shatters the chain, so yes. Alright, we don't have the monster with subdue anymore. So it doesn't knock it out. Sweet. Imprison the baby behemoth. You really want it mainly for its evolution or transformation, but you know. Unsurprisingly, behemoth is a large monster, which we saw in that one mirage, so.
Predictable.
I'll go for a few minutes longer. As yeah, we saw its other form. Don't rock by this baby, or you'll be sorry when it counters. Those horns are pretty sharp. Probably have some theories about what this will turn into when it grows up. Those theories are quite correct. Question is, what on earth is that third form? You either know because you've played games that feature that monster, or you don't. You'll be surprised when it transforms.
Oh, help, Captain. I'm just not cut out for battle.
Oh, we got ambushed. Oh, that's a new monster, but we can't catch it at the moment. Let's take out a few. Let's take out a few of them before we go. Oh, red cap. That's also a new monster. That's an evolution of the goblin. As for what the fucks things are, I will Ooh.
There.
Black Knight. Yeah, we haven't seen them yet. They're imprisoned. Wait, can we have the ability to imprison them? Crit! I believe those are those not chained? Maybe they're separate?
I've got this.
By the way, if you're too powerful to attack, I don't think you'll knock them out. Unstack. Forget, with this one, when we finally hit the max and have it sent to the case. Oop. Failure again.
In prism.
You only get so many tries before you have to re-hit it again. Hopefully we succeed. I don't know how many hits it can take before we knock it out. Success!
Yeah! Good job.
Looks like we are at the max, so that one will probably be sent to the knack with high resistance to fire. Even its teeth are like hot coals. Probably grill a hamburger in there if you could just get to keep its mouth open. Probably heal. We haven't unlocked Cure yet, but we will soon.
Are you okay? We got this.
We're helping that blue armored knight. Red Captain should be... the Red Cap and the regular goblins are two different types, obviously. Well, not... The only difference is the color scheme, really. Well, and the abilities they get, I guess. Yeehaw! Topple strength of your ability doesn't really matter unless you're fighting things with topples, which at this point in the game won't be common. It's later in the game that it becomes more useful.
All right.
Oh, well, we had enough room for the black man. So, that should be the max number. Didn't even check.
Good timing. Some of my soldiers swore they'd seen the princess on the battlefield. I suppose I got a bit careless.
Princess Sarah was here?
What? No way. That can't be right.
I'd like to think so. But knowing her, it's possible. Still, we must focus on the task at hand. Don't worry about me. You two should press on. Up ahead, you will find the Bahamutian soldier in charge. He leads the goblins.
Cool. Let's do this.
That was a weird graphical thing. Yeah, probably just get to the save point, maybe, and then wrap up there. We got both the types of monsters we can encounter here.
That's odd. I could have sworn I saw Princess Sarah on the front lines.
Kane, 2 Phoenix down. And there we go, stacks. They're still not going to be super common, but we'll start seeing them more and more now on. Goblin punch.
No trouble at all.
All right.
Where's the fight going on down there? Cover! That's the thing that makes us blind, so you know, but it failed. Crit! Always like crits. Hey ho!
All right. That wasn't so bad.
Saving the day! Yeah, I'll wrap up the stream once I get to the save point. I'll check out the mod boards then. I wanted to show off the boss and the next stuff that happens, but the streaming quite a bit longer than normal and I do have some papers to work on. If I have time, I might find I will probably have a bonus stream this weekend. I will definitely have time next weekend. Since I get some more free time for a short bit starting next weekend. Not a lot more free time, but definitely time to stream more. For a bit, at least. My workload decreases for a few weeks at most.
Thanks for the help just now. You two are going up against the enemy commander. Is that right? Take this. It'll come in handy.
It's time to show them what Cornelius' 1st Brigade is capable of.
We won't let... Keep the pressure on this...
Oh, one more fight before we go to the save point. Even when we free this area, we won't be able to get the goblins here, but we will get them soon. They're not the most powerful monster even when you max out their Mirage boards, but they're not useless. She doesn't really have... She has Cure. I forgot we unlocked Cure. He's blinded, but he also has Blizzard. A bit much to waste it on that, but, you know. Still takes out one more enemy.
Take this!
Unstack.
We did it!
Let's check the ones with at least 3, I guess. So we can work closer to that one for level 10. We haven't worked on yours yet. Burn obstacles are light fuses. Very useful ability they have. So as you saw, we only have some one transformation versus and shows specialty. Obviously, there's unique transformations or different monsters you can change them into. Is the point. Yeah, both their transformations will be a bit... Oh, still requires one more for that. What you? Well, obviously we have... as you can see, it also requires a point to unlock that, but you get one with at least one with each level, so they'll have it by that point. You can save up the points for the different boards. They are saved across the entire monster, so if you're planning to transform them and keep them in that form, that'd be better not to use your points more than you have to than unlocking the transformation. Level 23 for the Behemoth. You are also a level 10 one. Libra Mirror Jewel. We can now put them on both if we want to. I said that's locked to it later in the level. We can unlock Stroll if we work towards here. And that's everything. You know what? I will fight the boss and show the story points and save melee afterwards.
Huh? The princess? Dude, she is here!
I guess she's the hands-on type.
Your Highness! Behind you! Huh? Look out!
Are you alright, Highness?
Yes, thank you.
Oh, schmuck! We gotta find a way down there now!
Well, we can go around. If we're fast enough, we...
No! There's no time!
Princess!
No!
I'm the... Go, hero of light!
Princess Sarah! You okay?
Dude, that move was awesome!
Sorry, warrior of light.
I don't know what just happened.
I think I do. That light would explain it. Good Captain. From this day on, you shall be called the Warrior of Light.
Me? Are you sure?
Yes. The legends of Cornelia tell of others like you. Nameless heroes with great power in their hearts. Warriors of light. You're a medium. One with the potential to become this realm's champion.
Wait, a medium? A champion?
Champions arise at critical points in time, where they awaken unexpectedly to their miraculous power. Candidates who hide this light within them, this strength, we call them mediums. The warriors of light, of course, are unique to Cornelian legend, but mediums for other champions can still be found throughout Grimoire to this day.
Characters from other Final Fantasy games.
So I'm really one of them?
Yes.
A bunch of characters.
There's no mistake.
That's what Maxima adds. A bunch of extra ones.
I think
Cloud
the
and
light
a few other
line
main ones
race
already
was
existed
a
though.
sort of reveille. Like I'd been sleeping my whole life and finally woke up.
Do you have that power? Do you have the ability to awaken mediums as champions?
I wish we knew. Like I said, we don't remember all that much about who we are. Wait, hold on.
You're doing quite defeated there, bud.
Please stand back, Princess Sarah.
This guy must be their boss.
Lon, it looks like the soldier's human. Don't get carried away.
No, we didn't unlock it yet.
Shocked. I don't pick on people weaker than me.
I just had to make sure. Let's go, Lon.
Giant goblin.
This is the massive.
Seriously, what do they feed him anyway?
Maybe we could stew over that some other time.
I've got this.
What do you think?
Unimprisonable. Giant goblin. I do believe you get every type of monster, so I don't see why you wouldn't get this one. I don't remember ever unlocking it though. Ah, wow, that was... Let's try also using Libra on the commander. Yeah, the magic's better. Does a lot more damage.
Not done yet.
Ooh. Phoenix Downs are kind of expensive, so it might be better to wait on them. We don't really need... Also, our abilities change because, well...
See how you like this. You're done.
Of course, she also got weaker because of the whole lacking of certain stats.
This is it.
Or is it?
Okay.
Only had like 1,200 health, so it really should be pretty easy to take him out.
This is it.
Super Gobsmacker! That was the one with the wobble.
Yeah.
Crit! And he's gone. I do not believe we can imprison this even with that. Yeah, we cannot. You just straight up it's unimprisonable in general. It is the boss area. Why am I not using her abilities? Let's see if this is good.
You're mine!
Let's go to the ice.
Nice knowing ya. Here goes!
Crit!
Take this!
Ooh. Pretty low on health, but still probably gotta do a heal anyways.
This'll do.
Oh, crits help. Missed.
Not done yet! No trouble at all.
Surprisingly, fighting a boss got us a bunch of level ups.
See? Total piece of cake.
Wait, this soldier's not human at all. Was he a mirage?
What? No. The soldiers are human beings, vying to become architects and join the Federation elite. What happened to him?
It's just humans have tails.
How many years have passed? Time for us has resumed its march. Seguaredes.
Yes, what is it?
You may begin. I trust you have worked out each detail?
Oh, I can assure you, every word.
Then away with you.
We have a prophecy to fulfill.
Yes, let us usher in a new age of history.
How on earth could that be, besides clearly the bad guy? Combined abilities, layered abilities. Stacking mirages with abilities of like elements cause those abilities to layer into a more powerful form. For example, stacking 3 mirages with fire, and fire results in a stack that can wield Firaga. Thomas Foxfire is a fire attack too, so it can use as a substitute. Abilities for stacking mirages use physical weapons like swords and fangs. The stack will be able to wield combo abilities like cross slash. Of course, that's not the only example. Think around and see what you can come up with. Super abilities. Some L-sized characters have super abilities. For example, Giant Rain can wield one called Channel Element. I was always wanted her own super ability, she's just not big enough. Yes. Let's see, watch whatever cutscene remains, then I'll wrap up the stream.
Now
good.
would be a good time to stock up on items.
Yes, it would.
Good call. We've racked up a ton of gil now that you mention it.
You have to wonder why a bunch of mirages are carrying so much cash.
Let's just say that Inacro...
Never mind, I figured it was her.
Did you now? Clearly there's a pathway after here, but we'll want to stock up on items first. But I'm just gonna check out our Mirage boards. We just leveled a bunch and then wrap up the stream. Oh, missed one. I believe we got another Libra one, so yeah, just put on both of them while we have nothing else to put in the slots. 0, 1, 2, 4. We still have one more slot, so sweet. And the baby Hemoth could also do. I believe the Sylph also has theirs tied to a story point. Don't remember specifically. Oh, so leave one more for that. It's gonna make us go to the cutscene. I'll show that off before it because I want to save after having done that. So show any cutscenes, stock up on items, save and quit. So that next time we just returned where we were.
Huh? Look at this stone! It's so pretty!
Oh, those are the called Mirajules. They're specialty items made by isolating a Mirage's abilities. If either the one of you equips them, you'll be able to wield whatever the abilities they hold. The right Mirajules with the right to stack can make for a powerful combination.
Now, what on earth is happening?
What is this place?
Oh, sweet. I forgot we got this access to here so early.
Lon!
Look at this story.
Are you alright?
Yeah. Did you just see that?
Should you two be here?
A Tonberry?
Quite so. A Tonberry through and through. Now should you children be this far afield?
Far what now?
He's asking if we're lost. I guess he's got a point. I have no idea where we are.
As I thought. Then you should both come with me at once. It's not safe here.
I mean, yeah, there's a Tonberry in our presence. If you don't know what they are and why they're so horrifying, you have not played enough Final Fantasy.
I give you the Colosseum.
You saw those tickets we have in our inventory that were just kind of there at the start of the game. Coliseum, you another crack at fighting past adversaries. Opponents unlock as you progress through the story or defeat them. Additionally, as you complete chapters, you unlock unique challenges against teams of mirages that range from the brutal to the bizarre. For those Coliseum, you can repeat a challenge you've already completed, but you receive a different reward for repeat victories. You've been matched with full HP and AP, and no stars in your champion gauge. What's that? Once the fight is over, those values will return to what they were before the match. You're not allowed to use the escape command. It's like time attack when challenging an opponent you've already won against. You will still elect for a normal challenge or stick normal challenge. Victory with the goal time, you can achieve a time attack reward. Time attack following rules apply. Level cap is in place. Level of use Mirage with set level cap. Levels higher than the cap. All acquired abilities can still be used. Time attack rewards will be given for winning the battle before the goal time expires. Normal reward will still be given to battles won after the goal time expires. Time attack can be challenged limitless times. We unlocked a new area. Obtained Old Journalist Notes 5. Bit of a jump there. Resuming for Princess. Before I knew it, I stood before the Tonberry who operated the Coliseum. Tonberries are very dangerous marauders. The one standing behind the counter here seems harmless enough. When I asked Tonberry about the Wild Rose Rebel, he replied that he had indeed been there and had won many matches. The man apparently thought that winning enough matches would grant an audience to the princess. When Tonberry told him there were no princesses at the Coliseum, the man apparently became dejected and promptly left. Fear the Mirage. Challenge the Mirage. Ignore the Mirage. We will do that later. Yeah, it's multiplayer mode, which I don't have. I'll not be doing that. like I said, this is where I will be wrapping up the stream. It just does this. And so I'm just closing the game while it just takes me back to the title screen.
Final Fantasy.
And as different characters in the game say, Will of Final Fantasy. Which, you know, given that was the voice of one we haven't met yet, they... spoilers in a sense? I don't know. Anyways, I'll be at a good time. I'll be wrapping up the stream here for tonight. I will definitely be continuing this game and playing a lot of it in the coming weeks. I don't know if there'll be a stream tomorrow or not. If there is, it'll be considered a bonus one. We'll see if I have the time. I have a bunch of work to do. I'm kind of putting off, but also I work pretty hard during the week, so I guess I should really reward myself more with more game time. We'll see. Sunday will be the normal stream time of noon with more Mages of Australia. I will either play some Minecraft or maybe I'll jump into the Psychonauts to finish it up. Or I might do that on Monday because, you know, Monday is a holiday. So, you know, normally things I have to do are, I still have things to get done, but I don't have any meetings, so that's nice. So yeah. I hope you enjoyed the story so far, and I hope you enjoyed the rest of it, because I will be playing through so much of it. I absolutely love this game. It's been a while since I played it last. And I forgot how much fun I had when I first played it, even though I probably beat the full game in like 60 or so hours within like 2 weeks on the PlayStation 4 years ago. So yeah. Will this be a repeat of that? No, I will definitely not be completing this in 2 weeks. Unless I've suddenly gotten a lot better at video games. I don't think I have. Anyways, I've been Lord Jabu, and I hope you had a good time. I will see you all later, and with that, have a good morning, evening, or night. Goodbye.